Do you?
I want it painted.
Do you want me to tell you how you do your job?
You don't know how to make bullets. Because that's what I do.
I know how to load a cartridge and do the little machine to make. Okay? I made both before. My dad taught me how to hunt and load ammunition.
Well, I don't want to do this all by myself.
Well, I'm sorry, but I came in yesterday and I told you, don't do this until the painting is done.
Well, you don't decide when I do my job, though. You just hired me to do the work. I do it however
The floor it's too soon for the floor.
Is it?
Yes, it's too soon for the floor.
Oh, okay.
Was Brad here yesterday?
You'd have to ask Brad, but
Okay. So no, I don't want this floor.
I talked to him, and he said he had no problem with us doing whatever I would ordinarily do, so.
I don't care. I want the walls painted first. That's what I said. And I want to get the paint all the way down to the floor.
Well, if I don't
and
have a crew,
ignore the baseboard
if I don't have a
until
crew, I
everything's
can't do the
painted.
work.
I'm sorry, then.
I can't, I didn't give you an indefinite amount of time to do the job. I gave you 2 to 3 weeks to do the job. And gave you for however long you needed to pay me. You know what I mean? I wasn't worried about the money, I was just worried about being able to get help when they were available. Because we all have stuff booked outside of that,
Right.
you know?
I don't want this floor put in.
Okay. Well,
I told you that yesterday. I don't want the floor put
you
in.
hired me to put the floor
Until the
in.
walls are painted.
The walls are painted.
They are not painted.
They're most of the way
Look at
painted.
that. Look at the white strip along the bottom.
I'm not gonna do the final coat until all the other demo and stuff is done. That's gonna be the last thing I do is the painting.
I don't know what demo and stuff you're talking about.
Tearing out this wall, any other work that needs to be done.
Well, I want to put up the floor until I finish that wall.
Well,
and
but
I
you're
want
not
you to
doing
paint.
it, but you're not doing the job. You hired us to do it.
I've told you, I want the walls painted first before the flooring goes in.
Yeah, I wanted that too. If I can't have you coming in here and taking
I
everybody
told you-
off
I
where
told
all
you
my help
yesterday-
leaves, and then I can't do the job
I
for you.
told you yesterday, don't do the floor. You ignored me, and you're in here doing it. I'm glad I stopped by,
I am too. I would have
because
thought
I
that you
told
liked
you
it.
yesterday not to do it.
But we don't come to your job and tell you how to do your job.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter.
You don't pay me to do my job.
You paid me to do a job.
Yes, and I want you to
But
do
you're not,
that
but you're
job. I
not,
want you
but
to
you're
paint.
not, you're not my leadership. You know what I mean? You're just the customer that has paid me to do the job, and you trust me to do the job.
Well, I'm not trusting you to
If
do the
you
floor
don't-
until the walls are painted.
Well, it's not up to you how I do my
It
job.
is
I
up to
don't
me
think
on
so.
how on how you do your
I
job.
don't think that's the case.
It is the case.
Okay, well then I definitely can't help you. But if you let me do it my way, I'm happy to.
I told you, no on the floor until the paint is done.
And I told you that I didn't want to do that.
And I don't care. This is what I want. As the customer, that's what I want, is to have.
I don't
Well,
think
customer's
walls
wrong.
painted first.
I don't think you get to decide how we
I
do.
think I do. If you want
Well-
to get paid, I do.
Well, that's fine.
The customer's always right.
That's how it used to be, a lot more than today. I was trying to not be a pain in the butt. I was just trying to get you to realize that
You're not going to
you're
get me
not
to
my,
realize.
you're not my boss just because you're paying me to do a job. You can't tell me how to put on the paint, how to paint,
When to paint,
huh?
and when to paint,
When to paint, when
when
to
the
do
paint
the
needs to go
floors.
on the wall.
I just
I'm
gave you-
telling you,
think
the
you need
floors
to-
don't go in at this point in time. I want the walls finished.
Well, I run
before
my
we
own
do the
business,
floor.
which means I can make those decisions.
No, you can make certain decisions, but you can't override the customer. When the customer has made a decision and told you so, from the very beginning, I've said that the floors go in last. I mean, you've got a white strip along all the walls. That's got to be painted.
Yeah, I don't think, I disagree with you. That's as far down as I've
I
ever.
know you disagree with me, but I want it done
But you want
Right,
it
but
done.
I don't want the floor
your
going
way.
in until that's all painted.
You'll have to do it. I don't have time to argue with you or have you come in here and tell me how to do my job. I wouldn't do that to you.
No, you are.
Okay. That,
I guess I'll just pack up and leave.